How's it going, guys? Jackson here. Welcome back to the channel Lights Camera Jackson, where we cover all things TV and film, baby. And in today's video, slightly different one, I thought I would just run down all of the big releases for television coming out in the months of June, July and August. We're fast approaching the summer season, and I can't believe how many TV shows are coming out in the next few months. You know, the big hitter type shows that we all kind of want to watch and look forward to and discuss with our friends and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, I thought I'd just make this video because I thought it would help people out that don't really know what's coming out, and then it's all in one place. So I hope you enjoy the video. Like, share, subscribe, all of the usual jargon terms, but honestly it does make a big difference. So first up on the list, guys, is Stick on Apple TV, starring Owen Wilson. And at time of recording, which is the 4th of June here, is the day it actually releases. So you may already have started watching it before you've even watched this video. So let me know in the comments below if it's any good. I do plan on watching it myself. It's essentially Owen Wilson is playing a pro golfer who's retired. You know, he's down and out a bit. He's getting divorced. He's a bit of a loser now, that kind of thing. And he just stumbles upon this sort of golfing prodigy and becomes his mentor. That's what it looks like from the trailers, at least. This is a brand new original series, and I believe it's from the makers of Ted Lasso. So I expect big things from this. I think it will be heartfelt. I think it will be funny. And I think it'll be an easy watch and a good watch. So I am very much looking forward to Stick. Again, this comes out today at time of recording, which is the 4th of June. And let me know again in the comments if you've already started watching this one and if it's any good. So next up we have Fubar Season 2, which is coming out on Netflix on the 12th of June, or Father's Day. I did review Season 1 on this channel actually. I thought it was okay at the time back in 2023. Probably like a 6 out of 10, 6.5 I think I gave it actually. So check out that review, of course. The trailer just came out and it didn't blow me away, but I will still check it out. I thought the first one did just about enough to probably warrant a sequel, but I wouldn't be expecting a third season of this. The standouts are obviously Arnie and Monica Barbaro playing his daughter. Moving on to Ironheart then on Disney Plus. So Ironheart comes out on the 24th of June, based on the character Riri Williams, who is a MIT science genius person, girl boss kind of character. She was in Black Panther Wakanda Forever, if you actually watched that film. And the only reason I will check this out is because of Ryan Coogler. I think he is great, especially after Sinners. And he is involved with this. I'm not expecting much. I did watch the trailer recently and I thought it looked pretty darn average, especially the CGI of the suit and whatnot. But I think it would just be more mid-Marvel in all honesty. Don't expect this to blow you away or anything like that. Moving swiftly on to something that is a bit more critically acclaimed, The Bear Season 4. Dropping also Disney Plus on the 25th of June. I gave Season 1 a try, but it just wasn't for me. However, I'm happy for you that if you do like this show, I hear good things about it. I just couldn't get into it when I tried Season 1. Moving on to Squid Games, Season 3 of Squid Games, or Season 2.5, let's be honest. That is dropping on the 27th of June, so as you can see there, that's quite a busy end of the month, with Ironheart, The Bear and Squid Games all coming out in the space of a few days of each other. Squid Games Season 3 I will be watching. I love Squid Games. Season 1 was fantastic. Season 2 was a bit of a disappointment. I didn't like that they ended it on a bit of a cliffhanger, like midway point. And it was clearly a bit of a money grab here in my opinion. They could have just done Season 2 and 3 as one collective season. We would have all been probably praising the season for what they've given us. But because they did the whole let's split it into two and make more money kind of motive, a bit like The Last of Us Season 2. At least with Squid Games, they're not making us wait a couple of years to get the third season. I saw the trailer the other day and I thought it looked decent actually. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. I am looking forward to Squid Game Season 3. I am still peeved though about how they left Season 2. But once Season 3 is done and we've got the full package of the show, I think we'll all be celebrating Squid Games and remembering it fondly. And then we also have Smoke on Apple TV, June 27th. This is also an original series, and it's about, I guess, a fire officer, and he's trying to catch an arsonist, a serial arsonist, as they say. And, some sort of police officer has been tasked to help the fire service or the fire department catch the arsonist. The twist here seems to be from the trailer, which is a spoiler, I guess, that the arsonist may well be the fireman. So I've not got high hopes for this show. It is an original series, and I always appreciate original content, so I will check it out. Again, that's Apple TV on the 27th of June. Another bloody show for June. Right, moving into July then, guys, and we've got Dexter Resurrection. Yes, you heard me, Dexter is back. If you watched Dexter Original Sin, which was essentially a prequel about how Dexter becomes the killer and, you know, all of that kind of stuff that he is, then you would have already known that he survived after the last season of Dexter, which I thought was supposed to be, you know, the end again. But here we are, he's back, and this time he's in New York. Why not, eh? Everyone goes to the old Big Apple. And it stars Peter Dinklage, and it's got Uma Thurman. It's got some quite big names in this, actually, and the trailer I think only came out a few days ago at the time of recording. I love Dexter. I thought the last few seasons were a bit shit, like most people, but I will check this one out, especially after Original Sin, the prequel, doing quite well. I thought that was like an 8 or a 9 out of 10 in all honesty. So yeah, that's July 11th for Dexter Resurrection on Paramount or Prime, depending on where you get your Paramount content. So other than Dexter, that's pretty much it for July, according to my list anyway. So let me know in the comments if I have missed anything coming out in July for TV or television. So moving into August, and this is where it starts to get a bit more exciting for the mainstream, I would say. We've got Wednesday Season 2 on Netflix, Part 1, August 6th. And they just dropped a 6-minute teaser of the first episode, and real talk, I loved it. I loved season 1. Again, you can see my review on the channel. It was, I think it was one of the first ever reviews I did on the channel. It did reasonably well for the size of this channel back then. I mean, it's cringy watching it now, but check it out if you want to laugh. But yeah, very excited for Wednesday Season 2. Jenna Ortega absolutely killed it as Wednesday in Season 1, and I have no doubt she'll do it again in Season 2. Check out the 6-minute teaser if you haven't watched it. It's really good, actually. So that's Wednesday Season 2, Part 1, August 6th. Part 2 is September 3rd, just as an FYI for you all. And then we've got, coming up at the end of August, we've got Peacemaker Season 2, starring John Cena, of course. And that's on HBO Max or Sky, depending on where you are watching this. August the 21st, we can expect Peacemaker Season 2. And I, again, shamelessly loved Season 1. I thought it was some of the best DC content at the time. And I love the fact that James Gunn has decided to keep John Cena and to continue this into a Season 2 after he took over DC, of course. And I'm expecting big things and maybe some tie-ins to the wider DCU, just like before. I mean, they've had to do probably a bit of a retcon after Season 1 now because of the state of the DCU. In Season 1, spoilers, Peacemaker meets the Justice League at the very end. It was very cool at the time, but unfortunately that payoff never happened, and it's never going to happen now because the DC universe has been wiped clean and James Gunn, like I said, has started over again. So that really wraps up June, July and August. Like I say, that's about 8 or 9 shows, all quite high budget shows. But there's a couple of obvious ones that I just wanted to point out as well, moving into September, October, November sort of time. I won't touch on it massively for this video and for time's sake, but in September there is Gen V Season 2 on Amazon Prime. Very much looking forward to that after Season 1. Stranger Things Season 5 on Netflix, of course. We've all been waiting patiently for Stranger Things Season 5 and for this damn show to give us a conclusion. They dropped the date announcement literally days ago, and we get the start of Season 5 on the 26th of November, so stay tuned for that on Netflix. And then the final one I just wanted to really touch on was It, Welcome to Derry, prequel show to It the Clown, essentially. And that's HBO Max or Sky in the UK. And that's coming in autumn or fall for you Americans out there. The good news here is Bill Skarsgård is coming back to play Pennywise. That was up in the air for a while, so that's great news. And actually the teaser trailer that just came out, I thought was very good, and it's got me hyped for a bit more It around probably Halloween, if we're being honest. So that's a wrap, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it does help you with just keeping tabs on the releases in the next few months. We've got about 10-12 shows coming out in the next couple of months to keep us busy over the summer. And if you're new here, then welcome to the channel. I hope you stick around and check out some of the other videos. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, you know, all the good usual stuff. It is free, which is great, and it helps me massively. So thank you if you do subscribe. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care, guys.